Nick Cannon Morton's on Power 106, man. It is an honor and a pleasure. We got some OGs in the building, some legends, and really some fixtures in the community, as we like to say. And I'm gonna let the OG of the OGs break it all down for me. But you know what? Actor, entrepreneur, community activist, and just all around amazing human being. Danny Trejo is in the building. And then of course, you know, one of my good partners. You know, yeah, that we go way back like cornrows in a lowrider with the seat reclining.
Oh man, way back like 8-track, man. That's how far we go back.
That's Baby Bash right there, and then of course we doing it all the way big because you guys are setting up a record label together. Tell me
music.
Tell me a little, and of course you know we doing it with E-Dub as well.
E-Dub in the house.
Legendary producer.
On the new show. Congrats on the new show.
Thank you, man. Now, not only I got some donuts in front of me. I heard some tacos is on the way.
Man,
I got the Chicano Soul Shop
Volume 1
in my hand, Volume 1. Is there anything that you don't do, Mr. Trejo?
No.
He's like, turn down checks.
He don't text. Machete don't text.
Yeah, Machete don't text, and I don't turn down checks.
There it is. But he rhyming. He got bars.
Hey, I need to use that, dog. I don't text and I don't turn down checks. Only thing I turn down is my collar.
Yeah, and most of the time that stay pop.
Hello.
Yo, so Bash, tell me how did all this come together, man? Is it official record label, Trejo Music?
It is Trejo's Music official. You know, donuts, tacos, movies. Danny is just there's so much stuff that Danny does off camera as far as helping the community and just helping so much people without all the hoopla of, hey, record me on Instagram so I can show people I'm helping. Danny does so much. He does. You're right. He's an amazing man. He's a champion. He's a story. His whole life is a crazy story, and it's so dope. Yeah. And he wanted to get into the music game. I've known him for like 30 years. And we've been great friends. I mean, you know,
30 years. You met him when you was 2. Like.
I was 17.
Wow.
He came down to hit some tracks for another rapper, and that's where I met him. I was in the studio,
and he was, and I remember just being in awe, like, man, this is man.
And go ahead.
And you know, he wants to, get into the music game. He had done something with someone else. They were doing something, and you know how it goes. Somebody has an investor, and you know, so somebody was getting with Danny saying, hey, we could do some music. If Danny put some money up, Danny's putting up like $150,000.
Oh, nah, you ain't got to do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I found out. I found that out.
Yeah, he found out.
But what happened was that I was trying to do this, and everything I've ever done good has come as a direct result of help with someone else.
Facts.
And I tried to help this little girl who mama and her were living in a battered woman's shelter. And we're trying to help her. We got her an apartment, got her set up to get her music. Then she left.
Right.
But I ended up with another singer called Tara New.
Okay.
And I remember when it all fell apart, I remember her words were, I guess that's the end of my dream.
Oh,
and
never.
I said, no, wait. So, I prayed. I actually prayed.
Yeah.
2 days later, I run into Bash. I swear to God.
The angel.
No, wait. I run into Bash, and he says, I heard you're working with Blue Blue. I said, that fell apart, Blue Blue. I said, man, I got this little singer, man. She's good. He says, bring her to the studio. I said, in Houston? Because I know he lives in Houston.
Yeah.
No, he said, I moved. I live right here in Chatsworth. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I live in, delete that.
Oxnard, in Oxnard. He lives in Oxnard. But so, I said, well, all right. We came to the studio, and he heard Tara, and when the minute he heard her, he said, that's a singer. That's not just
just an artist. That's somebody.
And her voice and what we're doing now, the platform we're using now, we're doing music like soldies. It's kind of like soldies. It's like they sound like oldies because
I like that.
Just culture wise, man. People love the cruise. We're kind of missing that in the culture.
And that's your vibe. Always been like that cool, laid back, right now, summertime, weather right,
drop top,
65 Buick Riviera all day long.
There it is.
And in the music environment right now, I know everything in is like eating bud and taking drugs. Everything in the music, eat some bud, take some drugs. But I understand that's but it's kind of sometimes too vulgar, a little bit, too druggy, too
grown folk music.
So it's like, man, let's get some class. Let's put some class into it. You know what I mean? So more like a classy, cultural thing for anybody. It don't even, I mean, just because it's called the Chicano Soul Shop, it don't matter if you're white, black, or brown. If you like to drop the top, get a fine mama.
It's a vibration. It's a culture.
One of the reasons, things that with Bash's style, I remember. Sugar, sugar, how you get so.
Yeah.
That song, I heard my daughter singing it, I heard my mama singing it, and my abuelita.
And I just
sang
seen it in a commercial. You getting them checks? I saw you getting them checks. Well, it's a national commercial.
I don't text and I don't turn down checks, man. And I'm down with the Mex.
Hey.
Oh, now one thing, Danny, I've been a huge fan of yours for so many years, and not just on your art, but your activism. And I've actually even, we've had some conversations in the past before, and it said even one of the reasons why you got into this is because you wanted to provide and build up your community. And then you were like, yeah, I'll do this movie, I'll do all of this. And now you've really created an empire, not only for yourself, but for the community. From Trejo's Coffee and Donuts, from Trejo's Tacos, now the record label. Why? Where does that passion come from for that you want to build up your community?
Well, first of all, I love my community where I'm from, and that's where I grew up. And it's so funny because Hollywood, they'll give you a star on a sidewalk for everybody to walk on.
Right.
But Pacoima, they give you a mural on the wall.
Yeah, you can't walk on the wall.
They give you a big old mural. Nobody tags it. You know?
Yeah.
And so it's like, just what an honor. I'll never forget when they presented the mural, they unveiled it. My mom, there's an open mic, and my mama goes, "Mijo, look, they arrested you right there." She's like, Mom. Yeah.
Can you imagine having a mural where they actually arrested you before?
Yeah, man, that's powerful, man. That shows growth and change and how everything is reciprocal in the universe. The beautiful thing, too, like, a lot of people know you got the world's most famous tattoo, right?
Well, one on my chest. That's
right there. Like, and it's
who licked it? Who licked it?
Harry.
Who licked it? What was her name?
What's her name? Rihanna.
Rihanna licked it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm jealous.
It's
Lengua.
It's on the internet.
You gotta get one of the tattoos.
Is that what I gotta do?
It's on the internet. Yeah. He said when he walked in, she looked at him and said, "Oh my God, it's the real OG," and she just ran up on him and was like,
"Wow, it's still on you, huh?" He still got it.
He ain't washed it off the saliva yet.
Anytime I'm with a girl, she tries to kiss. I go, no, you can't.
That's Rihanna's spot. Hey,
Rihanna,
I love it.
If you're listening, I love you.
And so do I. So do I. It's a beautiful thing hanging with my friends. It's an outstanding honor and privilege to be here where you guys are launching Trejo's music. Now, E-Dub, you gotta let me know, like, what's the vibe on some of this music that we gonna be hearing, man?
Man, a lot of the music is just pure culture, soul, good music, good feel, and that's all it is, man. All we've been trying to do for the last couple decades, all of us together, we've been pushing the same thing for our voice to be heard.
Yeah.
And the dope thing about it is music and cultural movement all in one, man. Great people just trying to provide opportunity for others, and that's what we're doing with this music, man.
I'm the DJ. We did it like a radio show. Like
yeah.
I'm the DJ.
He's like Wolfman Jack, Casey Kasem, in between all that. And the music, it's going to be a series. The Trejo's Chicano Soul Shop is like a series. Like, you ever see them old school CD, East Side Story, or Oldies but Goodies?
Yeah, all of that.
So it's going to be Chicano Soul Shop Volume 1. It's a good platform for a lot of artists who need to be heard, who don't get that voice, who don't get that engine, that machine behind them, that just need to be heard. But there's so much talent out there and so much passion. And
well, I'm locked in. You got me all day. I can't wait for this volume and all the next volumes to come. I know it's going to be successful because obviously Trejo's Tacos, Trejo's Donuts, the Trejo's music. What's next?
When we were doing it, I says, "Can we have this on tape too?" And Dub says, "Danny,
we don't make cassettes anymore."
They don't make.
He's like, "I still got one. I'm riding too." Somebody better put it on the cassette.
You got one in the 65 or
8-track? Yeah.
So you got 65 Riviera?
Yeah, and a 36 Dodge. And I got some oldies.
I got a 67 Chevelle. 6.4 Impala.
You muscled up.
Yeah, I got the 6.4 Impala.
You know what? The West Side is putting together. They're trying to break the Guinness Book of Records of 1,400 lowriders in a parade. I think we're going to try to, Lucky is, we're going to try to make a parade from L.A. from L.A. to Culver City or the West Side with a 2400 low.
Let's do it. I got about 6 lowriders that's ready to go
oh,
already.
man.
I'm a part of this lowrider culture. Been in it. You know, I'm from San Diego, so I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Forever.
And we gonna talk about it.
That's
but
one
there's a
thing,
lowrider movie that we're doing come on, man.
Come on, I gotta be in it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right. It's a crime if you're not in it.
Yeah.
And the thing about Nick too, Nick is, I mean, he really is down with the culture, down with the, I kind of, you know, I've got to know him pretty good over the years, and you could tell how people are fake on TV or fake on. Rick is a legit, all the way down to earth dude. He knows what's up, the slang and everything. He's with all that. He's with all that.
I'm telling
stuff.
you, man.
I don't know if I can cuss on this. I'm trying to hold back.
Yeah,
we
go
can cuss?
ahead, yeah.
He's with all the shit, man. He knows what's up, man. Nick is a good
Cussing
dude.
shit is
Yeah,
cussing.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I want to say.
Me and Bash, we did for the USO. We went around the world for the
awesome.
people. We went to Iraq. We went to Germany.
Kuwait.
It was crazy,
And
man.
we won the championship. And
Yeah,
we won the
yeah,
ship,
yeah.
baby.
I did cry. You don't know, it's like I worked a lot with the wounded warriors and different, different guys with, and man, I say I love them guys. And it's funny, my son, when he got married in one of those armories. And I, where you getting in an armory, man? I'll pay for some nice spot in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
He goes, Dad, if it wasn't for these guys, man. I said, hey, okay, you're right.
There it is.
Yeah. Much respect
Nah,
to the
that's
military.
real talk. That's
Maximum
real talk.
Most
respect
respect
to
for the military. We love you
The
guys.
men and women of service, all the people in the community. We been in here. E-Dub, my man Bash, and of course the legend, the OG, Danny Trejo. We appreciate y'all. There it is. Nick Cannon Morning.